Midweek News, episode 82 for June 26, 2024. Recorded live during the Wednesday night live stream. Alright, let me switch to my notes. First up, we've got Tails 6.4 Anonymous OS has enhancements to strengthen all cryptography. Tails now includes the ability to store a random seed on the Tails USB stick to strengthen all cryptography. It switches to secure HTTPS addresses for Debian and Tails apt software repositories, updates Tor browser to 13.0.16, and PDF reader functionality has been restored in the Mozilla Thunderbird app. Available now for your downloading pleasure. The Fedora devs are hoping that Gimp 3.0 is going to be available to ship as a default in Fedora 41. Gimp 3.0 change proposal for Fedora 41 is still being evaluated by Fedora Engineering. While there was originally a plan to release Gimp 3.0 in June of 2024, there are only a few days left, so I, for one, am not holding my breath. Your mileage may vary. 4 Linux myths debunked. And I'll just read through these myths and my thoughts on them. Myth number 1, you have to be a nerd to use Linux. Myth number 2, Linux doesn't run Windows programs. Myth number 3, you have to be a math whiz to use Linux. And myth number 4, you have to build everything from scratch. I find these to be rather humorous in a number of ways. Number 1, being a nerd may have been true in 1998 when I started using Linux. Not so much in 2024. Myth number 2, Linux doesn't run Windows programs. I'd say this one is still true to a degree, but things have got way better in the last 5 to 7 years, especially with Valve pushing Steam on Linux and the Steam Deck. Myth number 3, you have to be a math whiz to use Linux. In 25 years of using Linux, this is the first time I've heard this myth, and this one actually made me laugh out loud. And myth number 4, you have to build everything from scratch. Absolutely untrue in 2024. This was not even completely true in 1998 when I started. Although I will admit, I did compile or recompile the Linux kernel once to get audio working back in the day. It was something else compiling it on a 486 DX4 120. Let me tell you. Kdenlive 24.05.1 released. Kdenlive has to be one of the best free and open source video editors out there, and it keeps getting better with each release. Check the article for change details and get your copy at kdenlive.org for Linux, macOS, and Windows. The 10 best free ebook download sites. Maybe being a book nerd does go hand in hand with being a computer nerd, at least when you can get free ebooks. Some of these I already knew about, and some of these are new to me. Definitely worth a look if you've got a tablet or e-reader and you want to load it up with free ebooks. OnlyOffice 8.1 released with PDF editor enhancements. I'll admit, I've never used this Office suite, but maybe it's time to take a look at it. It seems to have some pretty compelling features, and it does a better job at looking like Microsoft Office than what you get to see with LibreOffice. Your mileage may vary, but I hitched my cart to the LibreOffice horse a long time ago, and I guess I've become a creature of habit. I don't see myself abandoning LibreOffice, but hey, it's nice to have choice. It's available for Linux, macOS, and Windows. FreeDOS Turns 30. Whether you're looking to restore an old PC or build a VM to run DOS games, this may be the open source DOS clone for you. DarkTable 4.8 raw image editor has been released. DarkTable may be a contender for you if you want to jettison from your life the dumpster fire known as Adobe. Every release keeps getting better, it's still 100% free, and it runs on Linux in addition to macOS and Windows. FlatHub has now served more than 2 billion Flatpak downloads. We may never know exactly how well FlatHub is doing compared to Snapcraft, because Snapcraft does not make any statistics available to the public. Congrats to the FlatHub team on this milestone. Linux Mint 22 beta is coming real soon now, as ISO testing is underway. With the Cinnamon 6.2 desktop already released, we're just waiting on the team to get their T's crossed and their I's dotted so we can start putting Linux Mint 22 through its paces. I would expect this sometime in August, maybe by the end of July, but no later than probably mid-August. HandBrake 1.8.1 video transcoder is now available. This bug fix release fixes video artifacts, subtitle corruption, and more. It also includes FFmpeg 7.0.1 for decoding and libdav1d version 1.4.3 for AV1 decoding. Before you go, mark your calendars for June 29th, 2024. We've got not one, but 2 live streams happening. Come and check it out. And thank you for watching Midweek News, episode 82. I'll see you next time.